Have you ever wanted to start a new hobby? Something real and fascinating, but you figured it was probably way too expensive? Well, what if I told you that you can dive into the amazing world of stamp collecting for less than $5? Yeah, for real. Stick around, because that's exactly what we're going to show you how to do.
Okay, let's just bust the biggest myth right out of the gate. You might think collecting costs a ton of money, but the honest truth is you can start a real stamp collection. I'm talking a legit one, for less than you'd pay for a cup of coffee. And that's not just a nice idea, it's the whole point of what we're talking about today. And there it is. That's your startup cost under $5. And honestly, you can probably pull this off for $0. This isn't some barrier to entry, it's a wide open door. So how do we actually do it? Let's break it down. First things first, every collection needs a home. But listen, forget anything you're picturing that's fancy or expensive. We're going to build the foundation for your collection right now, and you can do it with stuff you probably already have. You've seen it in movies, right? Collectors with these huge, expensive, leather-bound albums and all the special tools. Let's just cut right through all that noise. You can forget it. All you actually need is a simple notebook. Or hey, even just a few sheets of cardstock or heavy paper will do. That's it. That's your first album. All right, so you've got your album ready to go. Now we get to the really exciting part, finding your very first stamps. This is where the adventure really begins. So how do you get them? It's just 4 easy steps. First, just ask everyone you know, your friends, your family, to save their used envelopes for you. Next, just soak the corner with the stamp on it in a little bit of warm water for a few minutes. Then you can gently, carefully peel the stamp right off the paper. And last, just lay it face down on a paper towel to let it dry. See? Super easy. And boom, just like that, you did it. You literally went from having 0 stamps to holding the very first pieces of your brand new collection. It's that fast. So congratulations, you are officially a stamp collector. So you've got your stamps, they're all dry. Now what? Well, this is where it gets really fun, because this is where your personality comes in. This isn't about following some strict set of rules. It's about the pure creative joy of making a collection that means something special to you. And here's something you really need to hear. You do not need a stamp that's worth thousands of dollars to feel that collector's thrill. The real excitement comes from finding a stamp with a cool picture, maybe from a country you've never even heard of, or just one that completes a little color set you're working on. The value is whatever you decide it is. And that brings us to the next big question. Now that you've got these first few stamps in your hand, how are you going to organize them? This is your story to tell. What are you into? What do you want your collection to say about you? Now, if you're not sure where to start, no worries. Here are a few ideas just to get the wheels turning. You could go classic and sort by country, or maybe by the year the stamp came out. You could even go totally visual and just sort them by color. Or, and this is my personal favorite, sort by theme. Are you into animals, space, famous people? The possibilities are literally endless. And that right there is the whole philosophy. Just start small. Start with one single stamp. You're going to learn so much so fast. And before you know it, that small start can totally blossom into a passion that grows with you for the rest of your life. It all starts with one. So what do you say? Are you ready to begin? To help you take that very first step, we put together a really simple beginner's checklist. Just comment the word START right below and we'll send it over to you. Thanks for hanging out with us and happy collecting.